We got knocked out. We got knocked out to Brighton. We got knocked out to Brighton at home, bro. Third round.
So cups are like that. Cup runs are about luck. Luck of the draw, bro. Very much so. We only saw Pep Guardiola with Barca B team, Barcelona, Bayern Munich, Man City. Pep never had to do a fucking apprenticeship at Real Sociedad or something.
Because he was elite already.
Yeah, but bro, how do we know he was elite already? Because he got given the opportunity at an elite club. That's it. Just like Zidane's first job was Real Madrid, bro. So we don't know what the Zerbi reputation would have been if his first job was fucking Juventus or something like that. It wasn't. He's earned it, bro, because he's turned up against Man United and smoked them. He's turned up against fucking Arsenal. Yeah, but he smoked you lot as well, knocked you out the cup, like you said. That's his style of play, bruv.
And that's my point. Naive. Yeah, if you're going up against
not naive. That's his identity as a manager. It's not naive at all.
Bro, he got spanked 6-0.
It doesn't matter. It don't matter.
Yeah, that's why he's not a great manager for me. Maybe he can be. Maybe we'll come back to this in 3 years' time and he's won United or whoever he goes to next, some trophies. And I'm sitting there going, do you know what? I got it all wrong. I just don't see it, bro. Yeah, do you know who he reminds me of? I think he's better than this guy. Yeah, but the way he's so naive in games, he reminds me of Hasenhüttl. Yeah, reminds me of Hasenhüttl because he never changed his style because he wanted to believe in his principles. This is how I play. I'm not changing for anyone, which is cool. Yeah, but you have to appreciate what club you're at and what players you've got. And even though you want to play that philosophy, it looks great. Yeah,
no.
But both of these teams, Hasenhüttl had and this guy had no ambition to win anything. So can get to a League Cup final, but this team that's run so well from top to bottom with an established manager for a decade, yeah, that's only won one trophy, similar to Poch. Yeah, I'm not saying he's better than Poch or wise. I don't think Poch is very good. My point is a team that is established with a settled bunch of players and players like Welbeck, like Lewis Dunk, like James Milner that have been around the block. They've been playing for a long time. They know how to get through games. And you add that to the manager, who's apparently one of the best in Europe, young managers. Yeah, how comes he cannot coach them to get to a final? Why? Because he ain't interested, bro.
Bro, getting to finals is also about cup runs and it's about luck of the draw, bruv. We won the flipping League Cup last season and we didn't play no one. And then we played Newcastle in the final, bro.
The only reason you didn't play anyone is because the big teams cocked up against the shit they should have beaten. We got knocked out to Brighton. We got knocked out to Brighton at home, bro. Third round.
Well, there you go then.
We got knocked out to Brighton at home.
Well then, so it's luck. We got lucky that you got knocked out to Brighton, so we never had to play you. We never had to play Liverpool. We never had to play Man City. Because we got lucky, bro. You need luck.
Yeah, you need luck. But at the same time.
That's what I mean. So cups are like that. Cup runs are about luck. Luck of the draw, bro. Very much so.
Right, Chelsea knocked Brighton out this season in the EFL Cup. Knocked them out 1-0 at Stamford Bridge.
And so they
1-0 at Stamford Bridge.
They're better than them.
They had Jackson, Mudryk, Palmer, Matson, Ugo, Chukwu, Caicedo, Chilwell, Colwill, Disasi, Cucurella, and Sanchez. And their bench was Sterling, Fernandez, Broja, and Gallagher that came on.
I thought you were talking about Brighton when I heard Caicedo and fucking
Billy Gilmore came on for Lallana. So I'm saying, bro, they've got some decent players, Brighton.
Yeah, but decent is only decent, bro. That's the point. Decent is not fucking top players. Their players look decent because they're playing under this manager in this system. Man for man, these guys are nothing, bruv.
Oh, I don't know, man. I just think
look at their goalkeepers.
No ambition.
Bruv, you can't name their goalkeepers. Tom McGill, Jason Steele, bruv. Bro, you man are taking the piss, bro.
No, they've got Verbruggen now, bro. They've got Verbruggen.
Let's go through their squad, bro. Yeah, that bruv, whatever, bro. He's no one. Igor Julio, blood. Adam Webster, bruv. Lewis Dunk. Jan Paul Heck, bruv.
Oh, they got Veltman.
Veltman. Yeah, but bro, fuck these guys. James Milner.
They got some decent players, bro. They should be doing better in the
Get out of here, bruv. Solly March, Billy Gilmore, Pascal Gross can play cool. Adam Lallana's 50. Do you know what I'm saying? Bro, let's not do this. Look at this team, bruv. Like, stop taking the piss, Lee. Do you know what I'm saying? And then we go through the Chelsea team, and man are going through internationals. Like, come on, man. What do you expect?
They've got internationals.
Bruv, for what fucking country, bruv? Do you know what I'm saying? like, come on, man, you're taking a piss.
Are
Like,
you telling me, yeah, that Ivory Coast are any worse, yeah, than flipping Ecuador?
You're taking a piss, man. Like,
Where's Caicedo from?
bro, is their best player, bro. He's their best player.
Bro, Ecuador, bro. Like Caicedo's Ecuadorian, right?
You man are done out here. The fact that man,
what about Ukraine? Where's Matson from?
Bro,
Where's this Matson kid
that
from, bro?
you are comparing, yeah, Brighton to Chelsea just tells you how much they are overperforming, bro.
It tells you how crap. It tells you how crap Chelsea are.
Exactly. It shows you
But
how
it also tells you how they're
underperforming. And it shows you how much Brighton are overperforming, that they're even in the same sentence. They shouldn't be in the same conversation as Chelsea. So I'm not looking at the Zerbi because he decides that he's got a philosophy and a way of playing that he's going to play no matter what players he has, which should be respected. Some days you're going to win, some days you're going to lose. But at the end of the day, yeah, the same goes for Pep Guardiola. We only saw Pep Guardiola with Barca B team, Barcelona, Bayern Munich, Man City. Pep never had to do a fucking apprenticeship at Real Sociedad or something.
Because he was elite already.
Yeah, but bro, how do we know he was elite already? Because he got given the opportunity at an elite club. That's it. Just like Zidane's first job was Real Madrid, bro. So we don't know what the Zerbi reputation would have been if his first job, yeah, was fucking Juventus or something like that. It wasn't. Do you know what I'm saying? So we can't look at certain managers, yeah, and say, yo, because man was here, XYZ, that's his ceiling, bro. When fucking Jurgen Klopp's got a relegation on his CV. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that don't make no sense. We can't start looking at managers, yeah, that have to do their apprenticeships at lower clubs and say that, yo, that's your ceiling because you're there. That's crazy. We both watched Ivan Toney in the Championship and said, yo, this guy's one of the best strikers in the country. And he wasn't in the Prem. So man don't need to be in the Prem to know that man deserves in the Prem. He deserves to be in the Prem.
Enough sample size from De Zerbi. Yeah, and you're right. We did both say that about Ivan Toney when he was down there. Same with Ollie Watkins when he was down there.
Well, there you go. Because you can see when the man's got... I've
seen a big enough sample size from this De Zerbi to know, yeah, cool, your football looks great, mate.
Who's the best player? Who's the best player that De Zerbi's had?
Probably Prince Boateng.
Well, there you go. Well then,
Boateng, bro.
Well then, if you give him a fucking Foden and you give him a KDB, you don't know what the fuck he's gonna do. Do you know what I mean?
But this is the point. You have to earn that, bro. If you're not gonna walk straight into
it, bro. He's earned it, bro. He's earned it.
That's why he ain't got a top job.
No, not yet, but he'll get one in the summer. He's earned it, bro, because he's turned up against Man United and smoked them. He's turned up against fucking Arsenal. Yeah, but he smokes you lot as well, knocked you out the cup, like you said.
He battered us 3-0 at home last season as well.
Well, there you go.
But the league was done. We'd given up by then.
But it doesn't matter. He still had to do it. He still had to do it.
But bro, our players were in tears. They'd already lost the league. They didn't care. They were just booking their holidays to Ibiza. They couldn't give a shit.
It don't matter.
My point is,
you still have to turn up and do it.
I've seen a big enough window sample size of this manager, yeah, to know that if he goes to a big club like Man United, yeah, you might start playing some good football, but trust me, yeah, you are going to get absolutely pumped in some games. Yeah,
and you're still not going to win anything. But no, we won't, because look at the players we've got, bro. We're shit now, yeah. But guess what? Our defenders, yeah, individually keep us in games all the time, Lee. That's why we end up conceding 22 shots on goal and somehow still win games, bruv. Somehow, because of the players. Because our manager's setting us up like dickheads right now, and we're still getting away with it, Lee. And we have been getting away with it for a while because the players, the Zerbi don't have the players, yeah, that one are technically or tactically good enough to carry out what he wants to the top level, because they're not good enough, bro. Like
so why does he keep playing like that then? Surely you change it up.
Because that's his style of play. There's nothing to change.
No, I understand that. You want to play to your style of play, but you also, if you have to think about it logically. If you're going into a game and you know that you're going up against Man United, yeah, that's probably the worst example. Yeah, let's go to Aston. Was it West Ham or Aston Villa? Aston Villa. Aston Villa slapped 6 past them, bruv. You know, Aston Villa are extremely good on the counter attack. Yeah, So why are you going to keep playing the same football you're playing then? Trying to dominate them, going down the wings.
Because that's his style of play, bruv.
And that's my point. Naive. Yeah, if you're going up against
the naive. That's his identity as a manager. It's not naive at all.
Bro, he got spanked 6-0.
It doesn't matter. It don't matter. It's not naive at all, bro. At the end of the day, yeah, that's the way he wants to play. That's his identity. That's the way he coaches.
And that's cool, but you can do that in every game. You can't do that in every game. Yeah, look at Arteta. Arteta wants to play, a Pep style of football. You can't do that in every game, bro. When we play,
why not, bro? Yes, you can.
Because if we do that, we're getting pumped, bro. We got pumped every time we did it. This season, we sat back and just went, "Well, cool. We'll hope for one chance." Deflected goal 1-0. We took it. We're walking out there with 3 points. Instead, we get banged every year against Man City. Yeah, you have to adapt your game to the team you're playing sometimes, and he don't do that.
Sometimes, no, you don't, bruv. There's different types of managers, innit? He's got his philosophy. He doesn't need to deviate away from his philosophy. He doesn't need to. Pep doesn't either. Pep changes little things every now and then, but ultimately, Pep don't need to change. Even Klopp don't change. Klopp plays the way he plays. He gets away with it more times than he doesn't get away with it because he's got better players. That is it. The difference between these elite managers that have styles of play and the Zerbi is they've all got better players than him. That's it. That's the only difference. All of them.
To the Bernabeu last season, and came back with a 1-1 draw. Right? He weren't playing his brand of football. He played a totally different brand of football that night. And Big Steve said this on a show he did. Yeah, he said them players when he was in the treble party with the players. Bernardo Silva told him, that Pep said, "Do not take your wing. Do not take the fullback on. Do not take him on. Yeah, just keep the ball ticking. Come back. Even if you can take him on, do not take him on."
Yeah, but bro, that's
whereas in the Premier League, just take him on.
Yeah, but that's just adjusting, small details because of who you're playing against. That's not changing your whole system. Changing the way you're playing.
He did that is because then Real Madrid thought, right, we can do these. We can go there and do them. And then he absolutely hammered them. Yeah. Great management. With this guy, all I see is just one style. He doesn't tweak anything, bro. Yeah, just tweak the goalkeeper and put a different goalkeeper in or change some of the players if they're injured. He ain't doing little tweaks like that. He ain't changing the formation very often. It's the same thing every single week. Yeah, and I just think if he comes to your football club, the football might look good at times, but you're going to have some mad issues with this guy, bruv. Mad issues.
You're talking about Pep Guardiola changing his tactics, or changing slight details against fucking Real Madrid, bruv.
Yeah, and then I've used
against Carlo Ancelotti because Real Madrid are one of the only teams in the world that might have better players than him.
I use that example because it's exactly the same on a lower scale with Brighton doing it up against Aston Villa. Aston Villa have got a good squad. We can all agree on that. They've got a good manager. But at the same time, when you know you're going up against a counter-attacking team, you do not keep playing like that. Yeah, you sit back a little bit, you draw them out. Yeah, instead, he just gung-ho 100 mile an hour.
No, you don't though, because it very much depends on what players you have and what players they have. And then also how much you believe in your players, bro. Because at the end of the day, like Man City play against Liverpool. Liverpool are counter-attacking. Pep don't say, "Oh, you know what? Liverpool are going to counter us, so we're not going to play the way we always play." What kind of bullshit is that? They still play the same way. Liverpool still goes for the long ball. Sometimes they win, sometimes they don't.
Yeah, I hear you, but
what's man talking about, bro?
At the same time,
the difference between Pep with Man City and the Zerbi with Brighton is that Man City's players are way fucking better, bruv.
It's still relative.
That's just what it is. It's not relative, bro.
How can you play Aston Villa and when you know they're going to counter you and they've got Watkins, one of the best strikers in the league this season, you just go, yeah, cool. We just keep playing.
It doesn't matter. But it doesn't matter. So what? You set up here to stifle Aston Villa instead of playing your own.
I know you set up to draw them out, so then you can get in behind them with your wingers that are quick and tricky. Yeah. Instead, it's just possession. Couldn't get in behind them and getting popped on the counter.
Yeah, but how do you know that? But how do you know that though? How do you know?
Because I watched the game.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. But bro, they don't have the players, to be doing these things. It's all right you saying, "Oh, let's keep possession and let's draw them out." They ain't got fucking top players in their team. Do you know what I mean? It's easier to get top players to play a certain way, and then when the window's open, play the pass. When you've got players that aren't as good, the window might be open, but they can't play the pass, Lee, or they don't see the pass.
So make the window open 3-4 times.
That's not how
And they
football
can do
works,
that.
though.
We've seen Brighton pop Man United, pop Arsenal, pop Man City. They've popped some big teams. They popped Chelsea. They popped Liverpool. Yeah, Trossard popped hat-trick at their ground. Yeah, we've seen them do it, bro. My point is, when he's coming up against teams like Villa, like West Ham, who slapped them at their ground as well. Yeah, West Ham are a counter-attacking team. We all know that. Yeah, and he done it, and it's no coincidence he got popped by 2 counter-attacking teams this season. And that's just 2 off the top of my head I can think of. Yeah, he got slapped by West Ham and he got slapped by Aston Villa this season.
Both teams have better players than them.
Football.
Both teams got better players than them.
That's true, but at the same time, if you haven't got the players to have all this possession-based football, well, it's quite clear you haven't got the players to play how you want against these teams either. So adapt something, find a way.
No, but what's the point? But what's the point of having principles? Yeah, what's the point of having principles? Because at the end of the day, yeah, the owner of the club has said we want top 10. So he's coming.
Yeah, I agree with you.
And he's playing his football, yeah, and they're still finishing top 10. If he came into the club, yeah, and my man said, yo, our goal is to finish top 10, yeah, and they were 15th, and they were still 15th playing like this, I'm sure he would fucking change it, but he doesn't need to change it, bruv. He's coming to do his thing, and he's doing his thing, and they're still overperforming, bro. They are. Because the fact that people are putting them in conversations with teams they shouldn't be nowhere near is a testament to how well they're doing in the first place. This is what people need to understand. Just why with the same breath, yeah, the fact that people are over chatting up Hoyland and chatting up Havertz, yeah, is because they're fucking underperforming. That's why people are celebrating 6 goals, 7 goals. People are only celebrating that because they're fucking struggling, really. And that's what it is. Like, the fact that Brighton are being compared to these teams is a testament to where they are, because they shouldn't be there. Man for man, they're barely a top half of the table team. Barely. And they're 9th, and they were in Europe as well. And they sell all their best players every season. Like, that's crazy, bro. Like, that doesn't make no sense to me, bro. It don't make no sense to me. Their players aren't goodly.
No, I agree with you. Their players are not great. Yeah. But I just look at it and I think it was at Villa Park, it weren't at Brighton. They lost 6-1, not 6-0. Just looking at it now. Bro, they were 3-0 down in 26 minutes. Yeah. 3-0 down in 26 minutes. You don't go to Villa Park, bro. Yeah. And they had 62% of the ball, 518 passes. Villa had 320 passes. Yeah. And 38% of the ball. You know what Villa are going to do. They're going to sit back. They're going to counter you. Yeah. So you don't just try popping it, and then just getting done on the counter every time. You have to be a little bit cuter with it. Yeah. They didn't qualify for Europe last season. Yeah. Which he did, by the way. So well done. He got them in Europe. First time they've been in Europe. Yeah.
And he got them their highest league position.
Yeah. And why? Because other teams were shit. Yeah. That's why. He's not a great manager for me. Maybe he can be. Maybe we'll come back to this in 3 years' time and he's won United or whoever he goes to next, some trophies. And I'm sitting there going, do you know what? I got it all wrong. I just don't see it, bro. Yeah. Do you know who he reminds me of? I think he's better than this guy. Yeah. But the way he's so naive in games, he reminds me of Hasenhüttl. Yeah. Reminds me of Hasenhüttl because he never changed his style because he wanted to believe in his principles. This is how I play. I'm not changing for anyone, which is cool. Yeah, but you have to appreciate what club you're at and what players you've got. And even though you want to play that philosophy, it looks great. Yeah.
No.
But both of these teams, Hasenhüttl had and this guy had no ambition to win anything. So it's okay. Their fans last night, yeah, by the way, were clapping them off 4-0 down. Yeah, one of their directors went on TalkSport today saying, oh, it was a valiant effort. No, it weren't. You got slapped. Yeah, you don't go to Rome and get popped 4-0 in an away game. Come on, just park the bus, try and counter. You've got quick players on the break. Rome are at home. Yeah, try and have a go. Yeah, try and have a go in a different way. Yeah, try and get out of there with something. Yeah, how many times have Man United or Arsenal gone to a ground when we've been on our knees, bruv, and we've gone to the ground and we've gone away from our principles? Yeah, but we got the result. We did it against Man City at home this season. That was one of our worst performances to look at and to watch this season. Yeah, but we got out there with the 1-0 win. We beat Man City. Who cares? Yeah, and Arteta didn't want to play like that, but he also is cute enough to know you can't play Man City toe-to-toe because you will get banged. Yeah, and he needs to understand that Zerbi.
I think that you're over analyzing and just overthinking this situation, bruv. You set up like that against Man City, yeah, because they're better than you, and you got lucky and you got the win. That's what it was. You got a deflected goal. It was luck. That's what it was. That can happen in football. Like you weren't better than City that game. You weren't.
Nah,
So,
even without that, we wouldn't have lost the game.
No, but Lee, the point is, yeah, you've got one of the best defenses in the league right now, yeah, on paper, because you've got.
Yeah,
good
but we
players.
didn't when we played them. We didn't when
yeah,
we
but
played
the
them.
fact is, you've got good players and it's working. Now you're playing 4 centre backs at the back here, and it's working. It's not because your manager all of a sudden made you fucking better defensively. It's because you're playing 4 fucking centre backs that know how to defend. Like, it's not because of Arteta's style or whatever, bro. You've got a better fucking defense now.
Yeah, the personnel is better than the politician that we had in there before.
Well, that's the point. So when you've got better players, all your performances are going to improve. This is what I'm trying to say. We're trying to compare managers that have good players playing against other managers that have good players to a manager that has below average players for the most part.
Okay, so on that basis, then why Chelsea
players like even Aston Villa are not shit, bro. They've got
I'm not. No, but okay. So on that basis,
players walk into Brighton's team, probably all of them, bro.
Probably, but on that basis alone,
Aston Villa, didn't they put 7 past Liverpool, bro? But what was Klopp naive that day? No, man.
Yeah, he was naive that day. He kept playing a high line, bro. He was on the halfway line.
Bro. Man can just get smoked, Lee. Like, bro, that's football. If
that,
you play against a team with better players than you can get smoked. Period.
Bro, that game you picked is the worst example because they were 4-1 down or 4-0 down, and he still had his centre backs on the halfway line. When we played you at Old Trafford, and we got popped 3-1 there last season before, yeah, when we bottled top 4, whenever it was, bro, we had our centre backs on the halfway line. Why? We just got back into the game and we're still sat on the halfway line. Then you just went bang bang, 2 goals. Yeah, instead we should have dropped all the way back. Said, get back. We've got back in the game. Saka's equalised. Just keep it a chilled one for 5 minutes, and then we try and win the game towards the end. Yeah, and it was naive. Arteta's learned from that. Of course he has. Yeah, but I don't see how this guy